Hello everyone and welcome to the lesson on cosmos. I am Abha Verma from India. Before beginning the lesson, I would like to show you a short video clip. So let's watch it. So, how was the clip? Yes, and did you recognize the movie? Yes, it's Avengers Endgame. If you have watched this movie, well and good. But if you haven't watched, you may have watched the movie The Interstellars or Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And there is something common in all these movies. The common thing among all these movies is the theme, that is space. And after watching all these movies, you may have wondered what the universe is actually, right? Or what does it consist of? When did it originate? All such questions might be there in your mind. So don't worry. Today we are going to answer to all these questions through our lesson. Okay? So let's begin the lesson. But before that, I would like to tell you that at the end of the session, you are going to get a link for a MCQ questionnaire. There you will go for the correct option, and after you will submit, you will be able to view your score and you will be able to view the correct answers also. Okay, so let's be ready for the lesson on cosmos. The universe or the cosmos is the totality of everything that exists. It includes all the living and non-living things, planets, stars, galaxies, and even the space between the galaxies. It also includes the solar system, the constellation, the asteroids, meteoroids, and meteors. Now, if you have any query related to any of these heavenly bodies, don't worry, we are going to discuss about each of these heavenly bodies today in this class. Now, if we talk about how did the universe come into existence, different scientists have given different theories or views about it. But the most widely accepted one is what we call the Big Bang theory. And according to this theory, the universe came into existence with a big bang or an explosion. Initially, all the matter which exists now was concentrated into a vast mass. This mass was highly dense with very high temperature. It was so dense and the temperature was so high that at some point it couldn't hold itself together and it exploded. As a result of this explosion, all the matter which was earlier concentrated in that huge mass flew in all directions, leading to the formation of galaxies. And these galaxies are still moving apart. And so we can say that the universe is expanding. Now let's understand this fact with a simple balloon experiment. Okay? Now, let's take a balloon. If you have, you can also do it with me right now. Okay? Now I'm going to blow this balloon. Okay, this much only. Now I'm taking a marker and I'm going to put some dots on this balloon. Let's assume these dots to be the galaxies. Okay, let's do it. And you must be knowing that The galaxies are so many numbers, so we can put as many dots on this balloon as we want, right? Let's assume these dots to be the galaxies of the universe, right? Okay, this many only for now. Now what I will do, yes, what am I going to do is I'm going to blow some more air into it. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. Right now, just observe the distance between these two dots, or these two dots. Just see the distance between these dots. That is the distance between the galaxies, right? Let's blow some more air. Yes, can you see this balloon now? It's a bigger one, isn't it? And what about the dots? Can you see the distance between the dots? Don't you think the distance now is more than it was before? Right? The distance between these dots means the galaxies have increased now. And this only shows that the universe is expanding, right? Now let's move to galaxies. Galaxies are the system of stars and other heavenly bodies bound together with their own gravity. There are more than 2 trillion galaxies in the universe. Depending upon their shape, the galaxies may be spiral or elliptical or irregular. Okay, do you know the name of our galaxy? The galaxy in which our solar system exists? If yes, let's write it in the chat box. I'm waiting. Come on fast. Yes, everyone. Okay. Everybody knows the name. Very nice. It's the Milky Way galaxy, right? And it has been named so because it appears to be milky. And the shape of our Milky Way galaxy is spiral. The Earth, the Moon, all the 8 planets, the entire solar system is a part of the Milky Way galaxy. Apart from these, there are billions of stars in a galaxy. And these stars are balls of gases held together by their own gravity. These stars are found in groups or clusters. And when they make a distinct pattern or a shape, they are called constellations. One such constellation is Ursa Major. It's a bear-shaped constellation and it is also called the Great Bear. It has 7 stars and it has so many mythological stories related to it. According to Indian mythology, these 7 stars are the 7 sages who are immortal. It also has a special significance in the Greek mythology. Some of the other constellations are Ursa Minor, Cancer, Leo, etc. So next time when you look up at the sky, try to find out some of the constellations. Now coming to our nearest star, Sun. The Sun is the center of our solar system. The Earth, the Moon, the other planets along with their satellites and thousands of other heavenly bodies are revolving around the Sun. They revolve around the Sun because of the force of attraction between the Sun and the heavenly bodies. Do you know the names of the 8 planets of our solar system? Yes. Okay, come on then tell me. Write in the chat box. Yes, come on fast. Yes. Okay, I'm waiting. Come on, write it. Yes. Okay, very good. Nice attempt. Okay, let me tell you the names of the planets in order of their distance from the Sun. It's Mercury, Venus, Earth, then Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, then Uranus, and Neptune. Okay, you can remember this order as my very efficient maid just served us noodles. Yes, you can take the first letters of these words and you will get the names of the 8 planets. M for Mercury, V for Venus, E for Earth, M for Mars, J for Jupiter, S for Saturn, U for Uranus, and N for Neptune. Okay, now kids, let's have a look on a video which is having all the special characteristics of all these 8 planets. I hope you will enjoy the video. Come on, there is a song in the video. You can sing and learn.
There are 8 planets in the solar system. We revolve around the sun. Join us to learn about the different planets. Now sing along and have some fun. My name is Mercury. I'm the second hottest planet, the closest one to the sun. A year on my surface is 88 days. I'm the smallest, but I'm lots of fun. My name is Venus. I'm the hottest planet, but the second planet from the sun. I'm the brightest planet in our solar system, and I'm too hot for anyone. My name is Earth. I'm the planet you live on, the third planet from the sun. I'm the only planet with organic life, so take care of me, 'cause we're all one. My name is Mars. I am red in color. I'm the 4th planet from the sun. I have the highest mountain in our solar system, a volcano named Olympus Mons. There are 8 planets in the solar system. We revolve around the sun. Join us to learn about the different planets. Now sing along and have some fun. My name is Jupiter. I am covered in clouds. I'm the 5th planet from the sun. My giant red spot is a raging storm. As for size, I'm the biggest one. My name is Saturn. I am brown in color. I'm the 6th planet from the sun. My outer rings are extremely thin. They're made of dust and icy chunks. My name's Uranus. I am blue in color. I'm the 7th planet from the sun. Humans have named me the icy planet because I am the coldest one. My name is Neptune. I am blue in color. I'm the 8th planet from the sun. I have too many storms in my atmosphere, and I'm the furthest planet from the sun. There are 8 planets in the solar system. We revolve around the sun. Join us to learn about the different planets. Now sing along and have some fun.
Let's move to another heavenly body, asteroid. Asteroids are small rocky objects which are believed to be the pieces of a much larger planet which break up due to the gravitational pull of Jupiter. They also revolve around the Sun and are mainly found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter in an area called the asteroid belt. The asteroids are irregular in shape, and the problem with it is that they come out of their orbit sometimes and hit the earth, like the one that ended the dinosaurs. Yes, it is believed that one such asteroid was responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs. But don't worry, most of these asteroids, when they enter the atmosphere of the Earth, break and fall apart and are destroyed. Now, let's move to the next heavenly bodies, comets. A comet is a small body of ice and dust, and when a comet goes near to the sun, the ice melts and changes to gas. The sun then makes it glow and it appears as the tail of a comet. The length of the tail grows in size as it approaches the sun. Do you know? One such comet is Halley's Comet, which appears nearly after 76 years. It was last seen in the year 1986. So, can you guess in which year will it be seen again? I hope you all have understood. Yes, it will be seen again in the year 2061-62. And I would suggest you not to miss this amazing event. Now let's move to another interesting celestial body, that is meteoroids. Meteoroids are lumps of rocks that revolve around the sun, just like the planets or asteroids or comets. But these are smaller in size. And the interesting thing is that when they enter the Earth's atmosphere, due to their high speed, they get burnt and start emitting light. That's why they are called shooting stars or meteors. These meteors appear as a bright streak of light which appears across the sky. But sometimes these meteoroids do not burn completely and land on the surface of the Earth. They may cause craters or may cause damage to life and property. So such meteoroids which land on the surface of the Earth are called meteorites. But don't worry, the scientists are able to predict if such an event is about to happen, and they are able to divert their direction or they may be destroyed. So basically we should be thankful to the cosmologists that help our scientists to save our planet from such destruction. So after studying so many things about the universe, we can sum up in simplest words that the universe is everything that exists, whether it's the non-living thing or living thing or asteroids or comets or all the celestial bodies. Okay, but even after studying so many things, we can't say that okay, it's over. No, because cosmology, that is the study of space, is an ever evolving subject. And with the development of science and technology, we are going to get more and more information about the universe. In future, we may be having the multiple universe, the knowledge of multiple universe. We may be knowing something new, something different about the universe, which right now we are not knowing. Okay. So we can't say that okay, the study of universe is over. No, of course not. We have to keep ourselves updated, right? Now I would like to bring your attention to a very simple thing, that is the universe is so huge, right? It has billions and trillions of galaxies, and in these galaxies have millions of stars. These stars have their own solar system and all, right? And we as an individual is a very small, a tiny part of this huge universe, right? But it doesn't mean that we are insignificant. Why? Because we too can bring some changes to this universe, to this world. Okay, by simply playing our role in the best possible way. So what we need to do is we need to realize the fact that life, of course, is a gift of God, and definitely we should utilize it in the best possible way. We should do our work in the best possible way, and we should try to make people happy, and we should keep on working hard and putting our best efforts to bring all the positive changes to this universe. Okay, so this much only for today's lesson. Now I'm going to give you the share with you a link for the MCQ questionnaire. I hope you will be enjoying doing that. Okay, thank you very much for joining the session.